I hate to say it, but you've been lied to about alcohol. Now, recently I was on a call with somebody who was interested in joining the Sober Clear program. He'd been watching my YouTube videos, and it was such an interesting conversation. Now, this was a successful individual. He was like a VP in some big company and, had a good life. And what he said to me inspired me to share this with you today. He was saying that, what he thought is that when you're successful in life is you drink alcohol. That's just what successful people do. And today I'm going to explain why this is not the case, why it's all a lie. It's not what successful people do at all. And that will make sense as we get into the video. Now, just before we actually get into the video, if you want to get access to a free video training that shows you how to control your drinking without AA, willpower, therapy, rehab, and so on, click the link in the description. There'll be a video training that you can watch after you've put your name and email address in that really explains how you can apply something called first principles thinking to reframe how you view alcohol. So if you want to learn more about that, click the link in the description. That video training will blow you away. But back to what I was saying. So this individual was telling me that this is what he thought successful people did. They drank alcohol. And what he said to me is he said, I feel like I've been lied to. I've bought into something that I just don't think is true. He's been watching these videos and he's just kind of starting to put the pieces together where he's like, wait a flipping minute. And, he drank for 50 years and that's just what he did. That was a part of his life. It was a part of him meeting up with friends. It's what he did after those hard days of work. Coming home, relaxing, feeling stressed, whatever it was going on in his life, alcohol was always there for him. But after watching some videos on the channel, he really started to realize, well, hang on. Is it actually enhancing my life in any way? Is it really helping me to relax? Right? We know this because I've spoken about this on a video before, but alcohol cannot help us relax because all it does is create a feeling of not being relaxed, and when we drink alcohol, it removes the feeling of not being relaxed that alcohol creates in the first place, right? It's just this never-ending cycle. And he started questioning, is it really helping me to relieve stress? Yeah, sure, maybe the stress does go away for a few minutes, but then once the alcohol's gone and you wake up the next morning, does the stressful situation suddenly solve itself? Well, no, of course not. Is it really this sophisticated product that it's made out to be? Or is it just ethanol, packaged up, sold to you, made to look into this beautiful, glamorous, interesting, exciting thing? Well, that's what he is waking up to. And that is why I make these videos. That's why I run the Sober Clear program, where I help people change this perspective. Because at the end of the day, the world that we live in sees alcohol as a beneficial thing, right? He has been lied to, but so has everybody else. And the problem is that because so many people buy into this lie and they don't want to let go of it, they're not willing to do what this individual has done and find help and research and look into the problem. Most people just bury their head in the sand. They don't want to look at the situation and they all buy into this illusion. So what happens to an individual is that they buy into it, and then if they kind of start waking up and they're like, well, wait a minute, I want to stop. They go and talk to a friend that is bought into the same illusion. They're like, I want to stop. I want to knock it on the head. The friend looks at them and like, why on earth would you want to do that? It's a good thing. And this is the cycle that we live in. We have been completely conditioned to see alcohol as something that enhances our life. Just like I had done in the past, just like every single person that I've ever spoken to with a drinking problem has also done as well, right? We bought into it at the beginning because we thought that it would add real value. Then as we go about this journey, we start to realize that it's doing nothing for us at all, because it can't do anything for you, because it's a drug, right? All that it is ethanol, right? I'm telling you, a neat pint of this drug will kill you. It will put you in a coffin and put you 6 feet under, right? That's the stuff that we think is going to add value to our life. It saddens me because it can't add value to your life because it's a drug, a toxic chemical that does nothing. But this is the thing. You have been lied to about alcohol, right? It is not all that it's made out to be. So what I urge you to do is really just look at this problem. Look at it and say to yourself, is this doing anything for me? And if you come to the same answer that I did, that all the people that I've worked with in the Sober Clear program have done, and basically thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of people that watch this YouTube channel, you start coming to the conclusion that it is doing absolutely nothing for you. And the only solution to that is getting rid of it. It's making the decision to be a non-drinker and then not going back on that decision, right? But wherever you are on this journey, hang in there. You have got this. Don't fall for the lie. Don't fall for the tricks, and have a great day.